Hi guys, Rachel from Rachel Republic here today, and I'm going to be showing you how to make chocolate cups filled with raspberry mousse and topped with fresh raspberries. So let's get started. The first step is to prepare your chocolate cups. So in order to do this, melt about 160 grams of dark chocolate over a double boiler. And then after it's thoroughly melted, to temper the chocolate, go ahead and add an additional 40 grams of chocolate and mix that in until it's nice, smooth, and melted. I pour about 2 tablespoons or so of chocolate into a cupcake liner. And this is a different kind of cupcake liner. It's really stiff and can be used in the oven without a cupcake mold. So make sure you get a really stiff cupcake liner that's kind of waxy inside. So go ahead and line the cupcakes and then put them in a mold and then refrigerate that for about 30 minutes. Now let's move on to our raspberry filling. So this is basically a very simple raspberry mousse. Combine about 150 grams of raspberries with a quarter cup of sugar over medium heat in a saucepan. And stir that until it's nice and melted. Once it reaches a boil, go ahead and pour your raspberry mixture through a sieve. Make sure it's a pretty fine sieve. We want to get rid of all those chunky seeds. Now go ahead and beat 1 1/4 cup of whipping cream up until it's nice and stiff. And essentially once it's nice and whipped, it'll be like whipped cream. Add about 1 or 2 tablespoons of the whipping cream into the raspberry puree and mix that in thoroughly. And then go ahead and transfer that raspberry mixture into the entirety of the whipping cream and mix that in. So after about 30 minutes to an hour, the chocolate will have set in the molds. So then you can carefully peel off the cupcake liner in order to get your cool chocolate cups. And at this point, I usually just spoon in the raspberry mousse until it fills up the cup. And then I top it with some fresh raspberries. And the very last thing is to sprinkle it with some powdered sugar. And the very last step is to simply enjoy. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Rachel Republic. Stay tuned for next week for an all-new video.